Good evening, everyone. This is Seah once again. Thank you for joining my channel. Right, my channel is all about having fun making coffee. Right, in my previous video where I launched the updated edition of the anti-popcorn modification, right, with the drawing from Thomas, I have made further modification to the design, right, because I have a viewer, right, my YouTube viewer suggests to me that they have tested the latest version and find that the center hole that leads the beans all the way down to the grinder is actually a bit too small, and I think I designed that at a size of 18 mm, right? So I have increased the hole diameter to 20, right? At the same time, you can see that the bottom actually prevent most of the popcorning, right? And some of our viewers suggest feedback to me saying that why do we need actually a anti-popcorn device, right? So as you know, as the beans flow down, some of the beans actually got reflected by the burr, right? Because the burr is actually spinning at very high speed, so the burr will get reflected up, and it will bounce around in the chamber, right? And if it doesn't go down directly, it will take a longer time for the coffee bean to get grinded. So the anti-popcorn device is actually to deflect the coffee bean directly back to the grinder, so that the grinder can grind it as quickly as possible, right? Of course, without the anti-popcorn device, right, with a lid on, there's no issue, right? So it is an optional upgrade. It's not really an important upgrade because it doesn't affect the flavor of the coffee that much, right? So enjoy. I'm going to show you the how the latest version of the anti-popcorn modification function and how it performs, right? So let's start. Right, so I'm going to just quickly weigh about 20 grams. Right, so this is about 20.3. Let me take one out. Right, that's exactly 20 grams. So normally I do pour over at 20 grams. And if you have watched my latest video, right, the video before this one, right, I have actually did a comparison of the SSB multi-purpose burr versus the ETA mill and versus the niche grinder, right? So this is like an interim video whereby I'm actually still trying to test the taste profile of the manual hand grinder. But before that, right, I'm just going to release one video regarding this anti-popcorn device, right? So as you can see, okay, let me switch on the flashlight, right? So you can see now the device is the rim of the device, of the popcorn device, is actually all the way up to the inner rim, right? And because the funnel is curved outwards, so it hugs very tightly to the inner wall of the bellow, right? So right now I'm going to show you how the bean will go when I empty the coffee bean directly into the chamber, right? So you can see that some of the bean will still be there, right? Now let me engage the grinder. Right, this is actually the grind setting of 47. Right, so you can see there's a slight shaft, and this is grinded at quite coarse. Right, so as you can see, the popcorn is actually minimized. And you can see that there's not much coffee ground coming out as well. Right, most of the coffee ground got out in the first round. Right, let's try to measure what is the retention. Let me get a funnel. Right, can you see that? There's zero retention, right? Most of the coffee ground, I measure about exactly 20 grams just now, and exactly 20 gram comes out. Right, so I think this will be the last time I'm going to do the modification on the empty popcorn device. So this will be the final version. Right, don't ask me about why there's this design. I just find it pretty, right? And it doesn't really serve any purpose, right? I just like it. I like the design, the similar to my V60 funnel, and that's why I designed it this way, right? It doesn't really I'm not too sure whether it helps to guide the bin down, but I don't really care. But I want to design something beautiful, and also in terms of function, it functions properly. So this is a very short video just to show you the function and of the latest anti-popcorn modification that I'm going to release. Again, this mod I'll release to Think Inverse, right? I'll call it DF64 anti-popcorn version 3, right? So if you want to download, please download from Think Inverse, right? You can just search for my user ID on Think Inverse, which is Godspeed, right? Godspeed with 5 E's, right? Actually, before I started my coffee channel, I'm an avid 3D printing enthusiast, right? I print a lot of stuff. I actually do a lot of cosplay props for the local cosplayers. I'm particularly interested in making Star Wars modifications, Star Wars props, right? So if you want to follow my Instagram on coffee, right? My coffee channel on Instagram is actually called Caffemartella.sg, right? The Caffemartella is spelled as actually it's spelled here, right? You can see cafe, right? Martella with a .sg. That's my coffee Instagram channel, right? If you want to look at what I've been doing before I started my coffee channel, I actually have a Instagram account, right, that solely do 3D printing and making of cosplay props for customers that want to go for cosplay. I don't really cosplay myself, right, but I enjoy making this prop. I like to build it, finishing the props, and with paint jobs and with tarnishing and all the weathering effects and everything, right? So that's actually my another passion other than coffee. So right now I have 3 passions in my life. Number 1, teaching. Number 2, coffee. Number 3, 3D printing and cosplay mod and building of cosplay props, right? So these are the 3 things that really make my day every day. Of course, my children, right, they are also fun to have, really. So thank you for watching, right? If you want to follow my 3D printing channel, right, on Instagram, right, my channel ID is actually Godspeed, right? It's spelled as GODSP sorry, not triple, 5 E's followed by D, right? So Godspeed, GODSPEEEEED, right? So that's actually my channel on 3D printing, and I'm particularly interested in Star Wars, right? So Star Wars is actually one of my all-time favorite movie after Indiana Jones, right? So see you very soon, right? Hope you're enjoying this modification, and happy 3D printing, and make sure you print yourself one. And if you print for yourself one of the anti-popcorn mod modification, please feedback in the comment section down below and let me know how it works for you, right? How is there any improvement, right, based on the previous mod that you have downloaded and print and versus the most current one, right? So thank you for watching. See you very soon and stay safe.